everybody, it's Pineapple here, back with another video. Now today we're talking about a dumb YouTube combo deck in Adventure Synchro, but this time that a dumb combo deck might actually see success. Now this list is courtesy of Diamond Dude Yu-Gi-Oh on Twitter. I'll link him in the description down below. Go check him out. He posts a whole lot of these like dumb, crazy, extreme combo videos. But this one I think is actually one that is worth discussing because it is just going to take names. Because simply put, it's a dumb synchro deck that aims to hand loop your opponent for 5. You heard me correctly. That's 5, and it makes use of the Adventure line, which is an exceptionally consistent line, and it needs just a copy of Write and a copy of Jet Synchron, and you are going to win the game through hand traps, through droll. It's exceptionally good, just very, very strong, plays through interruptions very well, and is an extremely toxic deck. So let's hop into some card by card and enjoy this. First up, One Ring Griffin Rider. He's a 7 extender for free, who also happens to be an Omni, but the Omni is not what we care about in this case. It's the fact that he's a level 7 extender. Who helps you make Axel. Stardust Synchron on normal or special. It will search you a spell trap from your deck that mentions Stardust Dragon, which is exceptionally good because there's a card that just says summon a guy from deck. Level 4 extender is always great. Additionally, if it's in your hand or graveyard, you can tribute a monster, special summon it, but banish it when it leaves the field. And then you're locked into synchros. Oh no, heaven forbid we play, anything but synchros. We're on a copy of Stardust Trail. If a monster you control is tributed, except during the damage step, you can special summon this card from your hand or graveyard, but banish it when it leaves the field. And if a Warrior Synchro or Stardust Synchro monster is Synchro summoned using this card as a material, you can special summon a Stardust token. We are going to make use of that effect to, make that token because it does matter. Additionally, it will proc off of Stardust if you happen to draw it, but, whatever. We are on, of course, 3 copies of Water Enchantress at the tempo to kickstart our adventure engine. It's Water Enchantress. She's great. Just fantastic card. 3 copies of the brand new Revolution Synchron, who is Glow-Up-Bulb, while also being a level 3 tuner. Just stupid card. Why did they print this? 3 copies of Ash Blossom, because we have space for hand traps. That's right, you have space for hand traps in this deck. You have 9 non-engine spaces that you can play whatever you want. In this case, I'm playing Ash Blossom, Dark Ruler, and Imperm. We're on 3 copies of Assault Synchron. During your main phase, you can special summon this card from your hand, then take 700 damage, and while it's based in the monster zone, you can't special summon from the extra deck except Synchro monsters. Oh no, what a horrible restriction. And if a face-up Dragon Synchro monster you control is tributed or banished, except during the damage step, you can banish this card from your graveyard, target one of those monsters, special summon it, and it's a once per turn on both those effects. Oh, heaven forbid, a once per turn. And we have 1 copy of Jet Synchron. If it's in your sent to the graveyard as Synchro material, add a junk monster from your deck to your hand. That effect doesn't matter, but if it's in your graveyard, you can send a card from your hand to the graveyard, special summon this card, but banish it when it leaves the field. You can only use 1 Jet Synchron effect once per turn, and only once per that turn, which is, nice that they didn't, let you use it unlimitedly, but we are going to summon it from the grave a whole bunch of times, so whatever. 1 for 1 is extra copies of Jet Synchron because it is our starter for our combo. 3 copies of Write to kickstart our adventure line, and Stardust Illumination. This is our target for Synchron. If you send a Stardust monster from your deck to the graveyard, or if you control Stardust Dragon or a Synchro monster that mentions it, you can special summon it instead, which is great. E-Telly a guy from deck. 3 copies of Dark Ruler, non-engine space. Foolish Burial, you get to send a monster from your deck to the graveyard. You're sending Water Enchantress, extra copies of Enchantress. Tuning, add Jet Synchron, extra copies of Jet Synchron. We have Synchro Overtake, which is E-Telly. Because you reveal a Synchro monster from your extra deck, you choose one of the Synchro materials whose name is mentioned on it, add it to your hand or special summon that monster from your deck, and then you're locked into Synchros. We play Jet Warrior because it mentions Jet Synchron in order to summon out Jet Synchron. We are on a copy of Fateful and a copy of Dracoback. We're on a copy of Synchro World. This is a target for Crimson Dragon to search. Each time a monster is Synchro summoned, you place 2 signal counters on this card, and if it's in its owner's control is destroyed by a card effect, you get to special summon a Crimson Dragon from your extra deck. Additionally, you can remove 4, 7, or 10 signal counters from your field to apply the appropriate effect. The only one we care about is 10 because it special summons a Synchro monster from your graveyard, so we can use Gothams again. 3 copies of Impermanence non-engine space. In the extra deck, we have Hot Red Dragon Archfiend King Calamity. This isn't in your mainline combo, but it is a pivot combo when you get hit with Droll. Geomathematic Final Sigma to enable Hot Red Dragon Archfiend King Calamity, a copy of Crimson Dragon to commit war crimes, a copy of Dissipator to bring back an Omega to loop again, a copy of Baron so that we can, negate their last card, and a copy of X-Saber Gothams to loop 2 cards out of our opponent's hand, a copy of Trishula, who happens to be a dragon, which means he can be summoned off of Crimson Dragon for some reason, a copy of Scarlight Dragon Archfiend, because, he's the best 8, which is used for time as well, a copy of Omega to loop 2 cards, a copy of Scrap Dragon to help make Gothams, XL Synchro Stardust Dragon, because, it's XL, it brings back Jet Synchron, and it's going to enable us to make an unaffected Junk Speeder, a copy of Stardust Dragon as a target for XL, a copy of Jet Warrior as a target for Synchro Overdrive, a copy of Junk Speeder to do just about everything. If you're unfamiliar with this card, when it's Synchro Summoned, you get to special summon as many Synchron tuners as possible with different levels from your deck and defense position, and then you can't special summon monsters from the extra deck except Synchro monsters. just e-telly 4 guys from deck. Why not? And a copy of Axel Synchro. Once per turn, you can send a Synchron monster from your deck to the graveyard, then activate one of these effects, increase this card's level by that level of the sent monster, or reduce its level. We're going to be increasing it. And quick effect during your opponent's main phase, you can quick Synchro, but we don't care about that. So with that, let's hop into some demonstrations on exactly why this thing is so good. Now, this is your mainline combo, which you are going to utilize to loop 5 cards. We will begin with Red Baron Seer. We will get our ever lovely token and Faithful. We will proceed to normal out Jet. We will get Draco back. We will then go get, Wandering Griffin Rider. We'll get the Draco back. And the reason there are Bat in our hand is just so that, you can do this with just these 2 cards. And also I need to loop 5 cards and show the case that. So we will tag out Oxel and bring back Jet. We will make Junk Speeder, who is unaffected by the effect of Oxel Synchro. We will get out 4 guys directly from deck. And then we will proceed to trigger Stardust. We will get Stardust Illumination, we will make Scarlight, and then we will proceed to e-telly out a copy of Stardust Trail. From here we will make a Baron, and we will make a copy of Crimson Dragon. From here we will get Synchro World, we'll activate it, and then make a copy of Oxel Synchron. From here we will trigger Stardust and make our token. We will then bin another copy of Assault Synchron to increase the level, make a copy of Scrap Dragon, who is in Earth, and bring back Revolution Synchron. What we bin doesn't really matter. We will make Gothams, and then proceed to tag out into a Trish since it was properly summoned. We will loop a card out of our opponent's hand here. From here we'll go for Gothams, loop another card, and then proceed to trigger Stardust Trail to get it back. We'll tribute off this Trish for Stardust, and then trigger a copy of Assault Synchron to get back Trish. We will make an Omega, and then proceed to bring back this copy of Gothams here. From here we will Gothams away another card out of our opponent's hand because we're evil. We'll go for Omega to loop another one, go for Jet Synchron, and then proceed to make a copy of Dissipator. From here we will Dissipator, bring back our Omega, and then loop another card out of our opponent's hand. Isn't this fun? From here, we have a Baron for whatever they draw, and nothing really matters. Now, you might be saying, oh, don't worry, Droll will keep it in check. If Droll can stop it, Droll doesn't do anything. If you want to play around Droll, you can start by, of course, adding the Griffin Rider first, and then you'll proceed to get Drolled. But it doesn't really matter because you can still make Hot Red King Calamity Archfiend, which is just, it's Azathoth. From here, we will proceed to chain block our Oxel by equipping a Draco back, which is hilarious. We'll go get back Jet. We'll go tag into, an unaffected Junk Synchron, and then get out 4 guys because why would you not? From here, we'll make Scarlight, make Crimson Dragon, tribute off, get back Stardust, and then proceed to make Geomathematic Final Sigma, who is, of course, a level 12. On draw, we will tag out into HDRK and proceed to win the game. When your fallback combo is Azathoth, it's not too bad if you're picking up what I'm saying here. Now, I know there's going to be some goober in my comment section who goes, oh, you just imperm the Junk Speeder. It'll solve the problem. Imperm does nothing, my friends. This is resistant to hand traps. Ash feels the same thing. You're like, oh, imperm the Junk Speeder. It'll stop. It will do nothing. As you're going to see, we're going to go through the whole combo again, except this time we get to loop for 6 because our opponent loops one out of their own hand, which is hilarious. So we'll get impermed on Junk Speeder. It doesn't matter because it's unaffected because Oxel Synchro Stardust says Synchro monsters that are synchro summoned by the effect to tag out are unaffected. Why it says this, I don't know. But we'll proceed to just go through our motions again and proceed to win the game. Because this is stupid. From here, we're just, going to continue the combo I showcased last time, except Imperm is, has done nothing except give us the opportunity to play the game for free as our opponent did our job for us. Thank God X-Saber Gothams is a 9, you can make Trish. Why? Please stop printing non-once per turn hand loops, Konami. Just ban these cards. That's what I've learned today. Get back Trish here, make an Omega, make, loop even more cards. We even get to do heinous things like, bring back Gothams again. Just the biggest war crimes you can possibly imagine. I couldn't bring myself to do this to an actual human being, so I had to make replays. Just awful things. Standby, we even get to put back a Jet Synchron and then, take the last card. Just so dumb. So ridiculously stupid. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this, little dive into, the horrible war crimes that hand looping can do. If you want to play this deck, be my guest. Personally, I couldn't even bring myself to play this against an actual human being just because, it's so toxic, so unfun, creates so many non-games. But I did think I should showcase, just how far it could go. Again, all credit for this list goes to Diamond Dude. The only thing I changed is, of course, I trimmed Stardust Synchron to 2, big whoop for me. But if you did enjoy this little discussion, make sure you like and subscribe, and I will catch you guys in the next one.